the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy headlines. Nation. Headliner nation. Fantasy headlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain. All the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Let's go. My bad. I'm dying. It's all right. Don't worry about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to the Sunday morning live show. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everybody is feeling good this morning. Feeling frisky, risky, ready to take on the weekend and get ourselves some dubs. Aaron Jones is out. Aaron Jones was just officially ruled out. Kyle Richardson 2.0 just called me Jake. I feel like that's a little bit of an issue. Your profile is literally named after me. Justin Bartz, welcome into Holding Chubb. Brent McDuff, welcome into Holding Chubb. RedTube, welcome into Holding Chubb. And Young Ruckman, welcome into Holding Chubb, joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family today. Manny Dingo, how do you upgrade your membership? If you go to the membership tab, you should be able to find, see what my perks are. And then when you go to that, it would allow you to upgrade if you wanted to. Ben R becoming a member for the 12th month. Field or Love? We've got Fields higher. I mean, Ben, that's kind of a trick question for us then, actually. So if you have that special scoring and Fields has finished 16-7 the last 2 weeks and Love has finished 26-25, I don't think you need our advice there. The numbers pretty well show you that based on the scoring that you have, the unique scoring that you have, just go with Jordan Love. Carla W becoming a member for the 20th month. Carla, appreciate your support. And have PPR choose one flex, Pickens, Edwards, or Warren. If we want the most upside, it's going to be George Pickens. Gus Edwards is probably going to be the safest. I have moved Jaylen Warren up in my rankings. We'll talk about that in a second. Since it's a standard league for the next one, Collins or DJ Moore, I'm going to go with Nico Collins. Manistee becoming a member for the 19th month. Thanks for what you do. Thanks for being a part of the show. 10 team, full PPR, need a wide receiver and a flex. Garrett Wilson, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Jacoby Myers, Rashad White. If you want the highest upside possible, Nico Collins and Zay Flowers. If you want to offset that a little bit, go Nico Collins and Rashad White. Glenn Smith, welcome to Holding Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Batmat Gaming, celebrating 2 years with us. Half PPR, Hill or Hurts? Ertz is going to be much safer. If you want to risk it, you got to make the decision on Taysom Hill on your own. I very rarely am I going to tell anyone to start Taysom Hill. In a full PPR, Kelly or Zay Flowers, I have got Joshua Kelly higher still, but if you want more upside, then it would be Zay Flowers. Mona Slavens, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Maddie Mayhem celebrating 22 months with us. Pick 2 in a full PPR, Stevenson, Sanders, Javonte, or Ford. Stevenson for sure. If you want to play it safe, it's Miles Sanders. If you want more upside, it's Javonte Williams. AJ 9000 gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. AJ, appreciate the generosity in gifting somebody with that membership. Omar Solomon, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Don Queese Marzette becoming a member for the 22nd month. Love the Sunday morning live streams. Appreciate it. Thanks, and I'm glad you do. Full PPR, who should I start at the flex? Judy, Javonte, or Brees? Brees Hall is going to have the most upside. Javonte Williams will be safest. I believe I do have Brees Hall a scotch higher. We're going to double check this real quick. I do. And when I say scotch, I mean it, because I have Brees Hall at 20, Javonte Williams at 21. Daniel Davis becoming a member for the 28th month. We're going to start seeing some 30 months here very soon. Nico Collins, Mike Evans, Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed, or Elijah Moore. Pick 4. Please and thank you. Y'all are the best. Daniel, appreciate you. Nico Collins for sure. I'm also going to go Mike Evans. And then if this is a PPR league, I'm going to go Jacoby Myers and Elijah Moore. If this is half or standard, then I'm going to go Rashid Shaheed and Elijah Moore. Jared Ricky upgraded his membership to full Chubb. Jared, appreciate you. Ty D, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family today. Trojan 3659, whose week is it? Mike Evans or Godwin? If I had to guess, Mike Evans still has a little bit more upside. Godwin could end up being a little safer this week. In terms of, like, who specifically are we going to pick? I would pick Mike Evans over Chris Godwin still. And then Javonte Williams, Ford, or Joshua Kelly for the flex. I have, let me double check this again real quick too. I have Javonte Williams 2 spots ahead of Joshua Kelly right now. It says 5 PPR, 1 flex. I'm going to assume half PPR. Flex Scary Terry, Pierce, Tutu, Elijah Moore, Dalvin Cook. Thanks, Kyle Trojan. Appreciate you. We got to flex 1. Let's go with Elijah Moore there to try and balance some upside and some safety. If you want a little bit more upside, then it would be Tutu. Poppy M9 sitting a $2 dono. Appreciate you. Brent McDuff upgraded his membership to Excessive Chubb. Brent, appreciate the upgrade there. Make sure you are in Discord, and since you're Excessive Chubb now, you can utilize the ticketing service to message Jake and I directly. Steven Ceciliano becoming a member for the 23rd month. Hi, Kyle. What's going on, Steven? Happy Sunday. Standard League. Garrett Wilson, Pittman, Kirk, DJ Pick 2. Thanks. I'm assuming that's DJ Moore. In a standard league, I'm gonna go Kirk and Pittman. I'm gonna go Kirk and Pittman in the standard league. All right, we got a couple of things that we got to take care of real quick. I wanted to get caught up in all of the milestone chats. Aaron Jones is out. Christian Watson sounds like he is also out for the day as well. Other injury news from this morning: Kendre Miller's in, Tyree Wilson is in, Isaiah Pacheco will play today. Kadarius Toney is going to be a game-time decision. Amon-Ra St. Brown is still considered a game-time decision, but is trending towards being in today. Cowboys' offensive line is banged up. Their center is going to be a game-time decision. Zach Martin's going to be a game-time decision. Tyron Smith is likely to play, but no guarantees as of yet. Jalen Warren is going to start over Najee Harris today and is expected to see a larger role. So I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously, we're already expecting it, but he should have a much larger. Amon-Ra St. Brown, breaking news, will play today. Amon-Ra St. Brown is in today. Again, Amon-Ra St. Brown is in today. There's optimism that Saquon Barkley will be back next week as well. So that's what we're looking at there in terms of injury updates. But we need to talk weather as well. Let's talk about weather here real quick, because there's a lot of games that are going to fall kind of on the potential weather spectrum today. Tennessee and Cleveland. There is some 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained winds, but it's going to be dry. The winds are not big enough for us to be worried. Indianapolis at Baltimore. The center of circulation, and this is all coming from Roto Grinders. I use them for weather on Sunday mornings. The center of circulation for what left of Ophelia is over Baltimore and Washington, and that's a good thing. It means light winds, just 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the rain is clearing too. I don't think this game is fully dry, as there's likely some lingering spotty drizzle or a passing shower, but there's no real heavy stuff here, and what rain we do see likely clears in the second half. That's for Indianapolis and Baltimore. So light rain, probably some drizzles here and there, mostly clearing out in the second half. Winds are not bad. New Orleans at Green Bay. Sustained winds, 10 miles per hour, gusts anywhere from 15 to 20. Rain probably holding off until after the game. So New Orleans and Green Bay is good. New England and New York Jets are one they are concerned about. The East Coast game I'm most concerned with. Pretty good shot of rain at some point during the game, though more dry than wet. Winds sustained from 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusts up to 30 miles per hour. So there is a potential for a little bit more rain in that game. Really, the guys that we're looking at from New England, Hunter Henry and Ramondre Stevenson, I'm not worried about either of those guys. In fact, I think this helps both of them. As far as the New York Jets go, this is probably another little bit of a downgrade here from Garrett Wilson. I did answer some questions last night saying to start Garrett Wilson. Kind of have to take a look at those today. If you asked a question last night about it and I answered it, I would ask again just to verify if my mind has changed. But that weather is looking like it's going to be a little bit worse for the wear than what was originally anticipated. Denver at Miami. Some scattered afternoon storms, typical in Florida. Chance one of them does pop up over the ballpark. Can't really give more specifics until right before game time. So Denver and Miami could end up having some concerns today with rain. I would keep an eye on that. I'm not sitting Tyreek Hill. I'm not sitting Tua. Raheem Mostert, probably not a bad thing. For the Denver players, probably Javonte Williams and Samaje Perine give you a little bit more value. Buffalo and Washington, a bulk of the rain is long gone. There is some drizzle lingering early in the game. Sustained winds only 5 to 10 miles per hour. Gusts might go a little higher than that. Conditions are pretty good, leaving it in yellow because the field conditions and how slick it will be from rain last night and early this morning. So game time, really not a whole lot of issues there. So game time, no one's really worried about that. The one thing that they are worried about right now is just what the field conditions will be like considering the rain from last night and this morning. Kind of staying away from a fantasy standpoint, kind of staying away from those Washington wide receivers. It was part of the reason why I was like, I don't know how much I love this. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, not super big fan of. Terry McLaurin should still see some of those receptions, though, with no Logan Thomas. Brian Robinson should be a decent start today. Limited upside, but maybe not too bad going up against a Buffalo defense. Hasn't been great against running back so far. Josh Allen, I'm not worried about. Stephon Diggs, I'm not worried about. Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid are still risky in their own mind. The one would be Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis, for me, is super boomer bust here. He's going to have that big play today. Carolina at Seattle. Rain should be building throughout the game. Light stuff, but steady and eventually fairly soaking. So Seattle and Carolina might not be great. I'm staying on Kenneth Walker. I think Kenneth Walker has a big day. Miles Sanders probably sees the volume, even if not the upside is what we want it to be going up against Seattle. DK Metcalf is going to be the guy that I would look at on the Seattle side. Maybe not nearly as much Tyler Lockett as we would have liked, especially if the rain is continuous throughout the day. Carolina, not really looking at too much there other than Miles Sanders. Chicago at Kansas City, 10-mile-per-hour winds, very low chance of a stray shower. That game is green now. And then Philadelphia at Tampa Bay, chances of a few showers and storms, more likely early than late, as any storms will start to fade with the sunset. So Philadelphia and Tampa Bay, not looking awful, but one to definitely keep our mind on as well. That's the weather update for all of you. That's the weather update. I gotta scroll back up here real quick. Akeem Morris becoming a member for the 5th month. Hey guys, could use some help. Full PPR, wide receiver, and a flex. Choose one wide receiver and one flex. I've got T. Higgins, George Pickens, Zay Flowers, Breece Hall. I'm gonna lock in. If you want the highest upside, probably gonna go with George Pickens and Zay Flowers. If you're wanting to play it a little bit more safe, probably going to go with like T. Higgins and Breece Hall instead. Danny and Greg gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Danny and Greg, appreciate you. Tyrone gifted 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Everyone throw a little hashtag Tyrone in the chat for that great generosity. Tyrone, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the gifted memberships. Christopher Erndl, welcome to Holden Chubb. Luke Dacey, Jake, Garrett Peters, welcome all to the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Nathan Dennison becoming a member for the 3rd month. Would you start Christian Kirk over DJ Moore with Zay Jones out? Yes, I've got him over DJ Moore. Jason Olivero becoming a member for the 3rd month. Hey, Kyle, need help with Aaron Jones out. Need a flex. Hunter Henry or Josh Reynolds. Love you guys. Forehead kisses. I'm going to go with Hunter Henry just because Josh Reynolds has been banged up. I don't even know if he'll be 100% today, so I'm going to go Hunter Henry there. Brandon Butler, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Kevin Duran becoming a member for the 2nd month. Lucky me, I had Burrow and Anthony Richardson. Would you go with Baker or Stafford this week? I'm pretty sure we have Baker higher. Let me verify that. I'm wrong. It's Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is higher than Baker right now. Okay, so we've covered injuries. We've covered weather. I do have some updates to my running back rankings, so I want to run through my running back rankings with you real quick. Mr. Collins with the $5 donation, appreciate you. This might help answer some questions that you have currently, so make sure you're listening. Let's run through my updated running back rankings here really quick. Not really anything changed with tight ends for me. On the running back side, though, obviously Christian McCaffrey, I had him up at number 1. Tony Pollard, Bijan Robinson, Travis Etienne, Kenneth Walker round out the top 5. Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, Ramondre Stevenson round out the top 10. Brian Robinson, Raheem Mostert, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Joe Mixon at 15. I've put Isaiah Pacheco at 16. Now that we know that he is in today, I'm probably going to bump him one spot up and put him above Joe Mixon instead. So Isaiah Pacheco goes to 15. Joe Mixon goes to 16 for me. Jared, nobody can post super chats on Sundays because this is a members only live stream. You already pay to be a member. I'm not going to make you pay to get your questions answered either. And for anybody watching, you can, even if they're not a member, they could send in super chats, and that's not what this show is supposed to be for. So at 16, Joe Mixon now. Miles Sanders. I do still have Najee Harris at 18, and I bumped Jaylen Warren up to number 26. I'm a little hesitant on that one, and I'm thinking about dropping Najee Harris a little bit. This one's tough because Jaylen Warren is starting, but is he really going to see that much of a uptick over Najee Harris? That's kind of my question. So Najee Harris at 18, I'm probably actually going to drop him back. I'm probably going to drop him behind a spot behind Jalen Warren in half PPR and full PPR leagues. So Najee Harris is going down to 26 for me. Jalen Warren is all the way up to 25. So Zach Moss is at 18, Breece Hall at 19, Javonte Williams at 20, Tyler Algier, Joshua Kelly, Rashad White, Gus Edwards, Jalen Warren round out the top 25. Then Najee Harris, Alexander Madison, James Conner, Jerome Ford, Damian Pierce, and A.J. Dillon the rest of the way from there. The whole Jalen Warren thing has kind of got me, it's got me thinking, but I don't know which way I want to go for sure on that one. Will A becoming a member for the 12th month, celebrating a year here with the headliners. Hola. Half PPR, need one flex. Zach Moss, Zay Flowers, or A.J. Dillon. Zach Moss will be safer. Zay Flowers will have much more upside, though. So if you need upside, I would go with Zay Flowers there. With no Jair Alexander, how high is Chris Olave? He was already at 12. I'm probably willing, I mean, right in that area. I would say maybe up to 10 for me, but not a big difference. Not a big difference. Chuck Marsh gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Chuck, appreciate you and gifting that membership. Thank you so much. Jay Sanadid becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. TJ Schumann becoming a member for the 14th month. Just recently celebrated his 16th birthday. TJ Schumann, congratulations on almost being an adult. I'm kidding. Swag, half PPR flex. Miles Sanders, Chris Godwin, Joshua Kelly, or Nico Collins. If we want the most upside there, we're going with Nico Collins. If you want to play it safe, I'll go with Miles Sanders. And as always, TJ says, Jets, 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 Jets. Jesse Negrete becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Trey Barino, Vinny Gizmundai. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. If you have joined and became a member today, please make sure that you join Discord. There are so many people out there that become a member and don't realize that we have a Discord exclusively for you. You're missing out on the opportunity to not only connect with other members of Headliner Nation, but also the opportunity to connect more with Jake, myself, obviously, Mac, Ethan, Taylor, the entire family here. But there's other stuff that you can utilize as well. Like if you're full Chubb or excessive Chubb, you also get access to our prop channel in Discord, where we talk about pick'ems through Underdog, props, things of that nature. That's for the $10 or the $20 tier. If you're in the excessive Chubb tier, you get access to every single channel in Discord, including the channel that allows you to send messages directly to Jake and myself for us to respond and help you out. So if you've became a member today, please make sure that you join Discord. It's a big opportunity for you to connect with all of us, and we hate it. We hate that people miss out on it. Chico 410 becoming a member for the 4th month. With Pacheco hurt, should I start Chuba or Hunt? No, because it sounds like Pacheco is going to play today, and they've already made that decision. I'm going with Pacheco. Michael Jones celebrating 1 month, Michael James celebrating 1 month with us. Nico Collins or Christian Kirk in a 14-team full PPR. Nico Collins is higher for me. Got my protein water. Yep, St. Brown is in. We covered that a few minutes ago. And the directions to join our Discord, I just pinned it from Anna. So it's super easy to do. All right, let's answer some questions. Robbie, Addison or Kelly? If you want more upside, we're going to go Addison. Yep, Cam Akers is out. I'm not going to be changing much with Alexander Madison, though, because I just don't think this is the matchup for him. Red Hulk. Gainwell, Dobbs, or Elijah Moore? Let's go with Elijah Moore. Sean, your dad is asking. Well, tell your dad to suck it, okay? No, I'm kidding. Say, Dad, absolutely not. Get your own membership. Oh, I just lost it. Where did it go to? There it is. Dotson or Swift in a full PPR help the old man. I'm going to go with Swift there. I'm going to go with Swift for sure. Waddle replacement. Who do you have, Ray? Who do you have to potentially replace him with? Flex Wilson still, or Warren or Laporta? I'm willing to get a little frisky and start Jalen Warren over Garrett Wilson today, and welcome to 2023. That was not on my bingo card. I don't know if it was on yours. Kirk or Josh Reynolds? I'm going to go Kirk. Terry McLaurin? I mean, it depends on who else you have. He laughed, new subscriber. He looked like he could hear me. Papa Sean was like, heard this dude he doesn't even know. Suck it. I usually have protein powder with milk. Do you not like milk, or are you allergic? No, water's just healthier. I don't drink a lot of milk. I used to, but I don't anymore. Briz, becoming a member for the 15th month and a full PP. What did you just say to me? Is Briz going to get banned for sexually explicit content here on YouTube? What did you just say to me? I'm assuming you mean full PPR. Madison, Josh Reynolds, or Dalvin Cook? Josh Reynolds probably has more upside than Madison, but again, I don't know if he's going to be limited or not. If you want to risk it for the upside, it's Josh Reynolds. If you want to play it safe, it's Madison. Andrew Wong becoming a member for the 4th month. Hey, Kyle, 2 questions. 1, Antonio Gibson, Tony Jones, or Samaje Perine? I'd probably go Perine there with the way the weather is supposed to be. I feel like there could be some dump-offs to him. Elijah Moore or Josh Reynolds? I'm going to go Elijah Moore. I just think they're going to get Elijah Moore a little bit more involved today with no Nick Chubb. I just feel like they're going to do some different things with Elijah Moore. Tyrone becoming a member for the 11th month. Moss and crap weather or Warren? Still, I've got Moss slightly higher right now. Jalen Warren probably presents a little bit more upside if it's like a full PPR league. If it's a full PPR league, I probably defer to Warren if you need more upside. If it's any other format or if you need safety, I'll go with Zach Moss. Pickens or Judy Buck? I'm going to go with Pickens. Brad Early, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Taylor Akers, welcome to Holden Chubb. Also, thank you for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Bradley, what's going on? Sony, Josh Reynolds or Traylon Burks? Josh Reynolds is definitely going to have more upside there for me. Traylon Burks probably a little bit safer, but again, if you're hunting for that upside, I'm okay hunting with Josh Reynolds there. Mirna. Hi, Kyle. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Need your help, like always. Thanks for being available to answer our questions. So 2 running backs and 1 flex. ETN, absolutely ETN for sure. Mostert, Gus Edwards, or James Conner? ETN, Mostert. Let me double check my rankings on Gus Edwards and Conner real quick. I've got Gus Edwards. I've got Gus Edwards over James Conner right now. Indianapolis, not the easiest defense to run against, but I'd rather run against them than Dallas's defense right now. Phantom, Myers or Dell in the flex, full PPR. Jacoby Myers since it's full PPR. James becoming a member for the 23rd month. Morning, standard, pick 2. Chase, Swift, Javonte Williams, Pierce, or Ford. James, thanks for being a member for so long. Oh, boy. Chase, Swift, and Javonte Williams are the only ones I'm considering here. I'm going to lock in Swift because he's right in the middle of Javonte Williams' floor and Chase's upside. I can't sit Jamar Chase in week 3 regardless of who the quarterback is. I can't do it. I'm going to start Jamar Chase. If you feel like that's too much of a risk, then go with Javonte Williams. Jay Fields, yeah, if you put it in the chat, I'll rate it for you. Hall or Reynolds? I'll go with Breece Hall there. Derek Childress gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Derek, appreciate you and the generosity of gifting a membership. Thanks so much. All right, so Jake just messaged me. I need to check something here first real quick. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, so we have had 24 new members today that were not gifted. 24 new members today that were not gifted. Last week, we told everybody that if we got to 100 new members on the live stream, that we would give away this autographed DeAndre Swift football. We didn't get to 100 new members, so I told you all that we would try to give it away this week. We were 30 new members short last week. We already have 24 new members today. If we get 6 new members not gifted, 6 new members that are not gifted, I will pick somebody in the live stream to give this ball to. And who doesn't love a big ball that's autographed? K Wood becoming a member of Holden Chubb. We only need 5 more new members now. Marco, Cemental, Andrew, Stout also becoming members of Holden Chubb. Andrew, I think you might have been a member before. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely recognize the name. You've been around. Ryan Davis gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Ryan appreciates you. Bango being a member for the 12th consecutive month. Morning, Kyle. Need 1 and a flex. Full PPR. Ridley, Collins, Zay Flowers. Thanks as always. Need 1 and a flex. So I'm assuming 2, right? If I'm picking 2, it's Collins and Calvin Ridley. Thomas St. John becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Brandon Iffle becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Oh my God, I'm going to mess this up, and I apologize. Srenovis Adipali. Maybe that's close to being correct. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. And my apologies for screwing up your name. Yoido Vasquez. Welcome to Holden Chubb. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. That's 5. We need 1 more. We need 1 more to hit 6. Godwin or Warren in a full PPR, there's a little bit more upside for me. I'm going to go Warren there. I'm only counting 5. I said we needed 6, right? 1 more member, I believe. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Should I flex Michael Thomas? Holy cow, it's all rolling. Should I flex Michael Thomas, Jordan Addison, or Algier? Jordan Addison's going to have the most upside, Gabe. Algier will probably end up being the safest. Sanders or Pacheco volume-wise, I believe Sanders will probably have more touches if you're looking for the most volume. Vincent Perez and Justin James Legados both becoming members of Holden Chubb. That means we are going to be giving away this autographed football today. Now, I'm not going to do it right this second because we have just under an hour until kickoff, and we've got a lot of questions that we need to answer still. This ball will be given away today at the very end of the stream. So if you end up needing to leave or anything like that, I'll give this ball away at 12:50. 12:50 we'll be picking the winner for this ball. Make sure you are here and ready for it. And again, the only way you can get it is by being a member. Central Coast Wildcat, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Hold on a second. I got to respond to somebody real quick. My apologies. Hold on. Okay. My bad. I'm busy. No, I was not. I had to respond to something real quick. That's my bad. All right, I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any new members or anything like that. Doesn't look like I did. Chris All In. I might have missed this one. Chris All In gifted a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Chris, we appreciate that. Thanks for the generosity in doing that. Back to the live chat here real quick. Ant Ige becoming a member for the 11th month Standard League. Flex Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore, or Rashid Shaheed. Still leaning Garrett Wilson right here. Oh, need the highest upside. Hope everyone in the Headliner Nation family kills it this week. Ooh, okay, this is tough. To me, Rashid Shaheed has the highest upside, but he also has the lowest floor. If I need to pick somebody in between that, it's DJ Moore. DJ Moore still presents decent upside. He still has a decent floor. I would probably still try to play it a little bit safe and go with DJ Moore over Shaheed. Michael LeClaire becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family, Michael. Appreciate it. Thomas White becoming a member for the 28th month. Appreciate you, Thomas. Good work last night, Kyle, holding it down solo. Appreciate it. In a full PPR, flex spot, Pittman, Addison, or Dotson. We're going to go with Addison there. Anthony Kufta with the $3 dono. Anthony, appreciate you. Chuck Marsh. In a full PPR, flex Kirk or DJ Moore. Christian Kirk, I've got a little bit higher this week. Joe German. And a half PPR, play 3. Chase, Godwin, Kirk, or P. Ryan. I'm going to go with all the wide receivers there. Jose Sanabria in a full PPR. Pittman Jr., Amari Cooper, or Mostert. Pick one. If I'm picking one, Mostert, I'm going with he's the highest in my running back rankings. Derek, I have Zach Moss over St. Brown in my lineup this week. Am I messing it up in a standard league? In a standard league, I probably still roll with St. Brown. Let me look and see if there's been any updates on like what they're looking at with him. I know he's going to play. So St. Brown has a bone bruise in his toe. It's not turf toe, it's a bruise. And he's going to wear a steel plate in his shoe. I'm still playing him. Are you kidding me? We're not going to sit Doomtar. Dude is one of the best wide receivers and one of the toughest players in all of football. I'm 100% still going to start Amon-Ra St. Brown today. 100%. Maybe his upside isn't nearly as high, but I'm still rolling with him. I'm still going to roll with him for sure. Ferguson or Smythe? Let me answer that question here real quick. So Durham Smythe is a guy that I think should get some extra looks today if you are really dealing with some issues at the tight end position. No Jalen Waddle, excuse me. No Jalen Waddle. River Craycraft is going to kind of take over that Jalen Waddle spot. But I do think that when you take a look at a guy like Durham Smythe, he presents, if he scores a touchdown, he's got some low tight end 1 upside. The volume alone could put him in that tight end 2 conversation. I will tell you this. I will be honest with you about this. If you're thinking about starting Taysom Hill, I would say F it, and I would go with Durham Smythe instead. I would go Durham Smythe over Taysom Hill. Why? Because I still think it's freaking ridiculous. There is a chance that Durham Smythe could finish over Luke Musgrave, Dalton Kincaid, Tyler Higbee, and David Njoku this week as well. Durham Smythe is a guy that could go as high as tight end 14. It's a risk. It is a risk, though. Steven Watson. Welcome to Hold and Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family today. Dark Clown becoming a member for the 10th month. Need 2 for the flex in a full PPR. Mike Evans, Colin, Ridley, Amon-Ra, and Chase. Excuse me? You need 2 for the flex. Who are your wide receivers if those are your flex options? If those are your flex options, who are you playing at wide receiver? If I had to pick 2, my highest 2 would be Amon-Ra St. Brown and Calvin Ridley, it looks like. Wow. VVHS 20 becoming a member for the 12th month. Stafford or Fields? We have Fields higher. And D. Williams or Harris? Am I having one of those moments? D. Williams? Because you said it, and I thought Javonte Williams. Who's D. Williams? J. Williams. Okay, so it is Javonte Williams. Perfect. All right, Javonte Williams or Harris. I've got Javonte Williams ahead of Najee Harris now. Kerry Crossley becoming a member for the 13th month. A.J. Dillon or Tony Jones Jr.? I'm going to go with A.J. Dillon this week. Ambiguity. DJ Moore, Sky, or Jalen Warren. Can't tell where Warren goes in the flex rankings. I'm going to go with Jalen Warren over both of those guys this week. I'm going to drink a little bit of the Jalen Warren Kool-Aid, fellas. I'm going to do it. Ladies, too. Ladies and gentlemen. Everybody. Ramiro, Jacobo, becoming a member for the 20th month. Pittman or Reynolds in the flex? Give me Pittman. Ertz or Pitts? I do have Pitts a skoge higher than Ertz still. Jay Fields, my team is Lawrence, Henry, Stevenson, CeeDee Lamb, Pittman, because Waddle is out, Kittle, Brian Robinson, Eagles D, and Jake Moody. Thoughts? I mean, I don't mind that at all. I think maybe you're missing a little bit of potential upside this week. Hopefully Henry breaks out like a big run or two. But in terms of like volume and potential win, I think you're good there. Pacheco or Warren? I've got Pacheco higher than Warren. I just wanted to double check that. Trevor Partone becoming a member for the 10th month. In at the flex. Nico Collins or Amari Cooper. Give me some Nico this week. O-Tip. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Jonathan, DJ Moore or Kirk. I'm going to go with Kirk. Myrna. I need one running back and one flex. Najee Harris, DeAndre Swift, Tony Jones, and Robert Woods. Let's go with Najee Harris and DeAndre Swift still. Adam. Love you, Kyle. Love you, Adam. I don't hear that enough. I don't hear love you, Kyle, enough. I think you all should tell me that more often. Half PPR, need two for the flex. Drake London, Elijah Moore, Tutu Atwell, Gus Bus, or Rashad White. Thank you. I think we go with Gus Edwards and Drake London. I think that is a really good mixture of some high upside, safe floor type of play there. Madison or Warren in a standard league. Ooh. If it was half or full PPR, I would go Warren for sure. This one's tough. This one's real tough. My gut is telling me Warren, though. I just don't like Madison this week. Prod by Lee, becoming a member for the 12th month, celebrating a year with us. Appreciate you. Yo, Kyle, Goddard or Kmet this week? I've got Goddard higher still. Would I replace Henry with James Cook then? If you need more upside, like if you look at the person that you're playing against and you really believe that they have a shot to beat you and that you need to chase the upside, I would be okay risking it to put James Cook in over Derrick Henry. He's banged up. It's not the easiest matchup in the world. Definitely could be a tough week for him. But I would understand why you would say I got to roll with my boy King Henry. CC3 becoming a member of Holden Chubb. CC, appreciate you. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation. Scale Speaks. I think my milestone membership was missed. Let me look here real quick. Scale Speaks. Gotta be honest, I don't remember seeing your name. Okay, I found it. So I did miss it. Scales becoming a member for the 12th month. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, I missed a couple here. My bad. Hold on a second. All right, so Scale Speaks becoming a member for the 12th month. Jones out. Half PPR pick 2. Miles Sanders, Josh Kelly, Rashad White, Jalen Warren. Got solid wide receivers. Needs safety. If you want to play it safe, give me Miles Sanders and Josh Kelly then, because they're probably going to have the most touches. If I had to guess, the most touches between those two. I believe I also missed B. Hart's milestone chat. I apologize for that. Becoming a member for the 3rd month. What up, Maine? Loving the Sunday stream so far. Question for you is related to the Miami back Mostert. How much work does he lose when that whole backfield is healthy? And is it worth trading now before the value dips? Is it worth trading now? I would say yes, it is. But it really is going to depend on what you get in return. I like Mostert, but I don't know if his value is going to be any higher than it is right now. And that's kind of what we have to look at with that. Does he lose some value when everyone is healthy? As long as he's healthy and performing, no, he'll still be the guy. I also don't believe a chain is just going to come in and steal tons of touches for him. So he's definitely a guy I look at and I say, even when everyone comes back, he's a top 24 back. So maybe he loses some of that top 12 potential. But again, his value is never going to be higher than it is right now. James becoming a member for the 23rd month. I believe I also missed this one. In the morning, good morning. Standard pick 2. Chase Swift or Javonte Williams, Pierce or Ford. Oh, I did get this one because I said I couldn't sit Chase. So I did get you, James. My bad there. Zeke upgraded his membership to full Chubb. Zeke, appreciate you. Steven Watson sending a $3 donation. Steven, appreciate the support. It's going well, my man. Alejandro becoming a member of Holden Chubb for the 5th month in a full PPR. Should I still start T. Higgins if Burrow doesn't play? Or start Christian Kirk, Rashid Shaheed, or Romeo Dobbs? Love the show. Thanks, man. I would start Christian Kirk over T. Higgins if there's no Joe Burrow. Rich Diaz celebrating a member, or a month as a member here. I'm down bad. Need a wide receiver to replace Waddle. Kendrick Bourne, Romeo Doubs. Or pick up Bryos, Marvin Mims, Matt Collins, or Juju. Oh, boy. I hate this so much. Because I'm not playing Kendrick Bourne against the Jets. I'm not playing Marvin Mims in the weather. Your safest bet out of these players, I would go Matt Collins against Detroit today. I would go Matt Collins if I needed my safest bet possible. Cyanide becoming a member for the 2nd month. Stash, Charbonnet, Spears, Bigsby, Roshan Johnson, rest of the season. Hold 2. If I had to pick 2 people to hold, one would be Roshan Johnson and the other would be Charbonnet. Callie becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Callie, appreciate you becoming a member of the exclusive Headliner Nation. I feel like I should say welcome back because I feel like you've been a member previously. Thromboy with the $5 donation. Thromboy, appreciate you. Bravo Hearing Aid Service becoming a member for the 4th month. Start 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs into flex with Waddle out. Bijan, Higgins, White, Ford, Gainwell, Dotson, Dell, Shaheed, and Dobbs. Definitely Bijan. Going to go Rashad White. There's your 2 running back positions. I'm going to go Higgins and Dell at the wide receiver positions. And then if you want to play it safe, go Ford at the flex. Giorgio, the chef, welcome to Holden Chubb. Dullahan becoming a member of Holden Chubb as well. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Anna gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. Anna, our trustful and sometimes, what's the word I want to hear? Mean. Okay, she's not mean. She just treats me poorly sometimes. Anna gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community, our moderator here. Everyone make sure you spam a little hashtag Anna in the chat. Logan Miller, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Elias becoming a member for the 4th month. 1 flex and 1 wide receiver and a non-PPR. Ford, Pierce, Higgins, Mike Williams, Khalil Herbert, or Judy. Since this is a non-PPR league, I'm assuming you mean standard then and not half. I'm going to go Mike Williams and T. Higgins. Raul Jimenez, welcome to Holden Chubb. Gambit 20X, also welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation today. Now, I have a little bit of an issue right now. Anna, I did too, and then I just couldn't think of anything. I have a little bit of an issue right now. I have to pee really bad. So do I go pee so I'm not thinking about it the rest of the show, or do I sit here and continue to answer questions? Sicilian Kyle. Hopefully that's not like a weird picture of me or something like that. And I can't see your picture, but people have been using my profile picture for some reason. What up, Kyle? Half PPR, Javonte, Chase, Ford, or DJ Moore. I can only pick one. Chase has the upside. Javonte Williams is going to be safer. Roshan Johnson or Kenneth Gainwell? I'll take Roshan Johnson today. Zachary Olsen, welcome to Holden Chubb. I can't pee on stream while answering questions. All right, I'm going to go pee real quick. Everyone hold tight. I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee. I'm back. I'm back. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Were you really keeping track? Yes, I washed my hands. Jeez Louise. I do feel much better, Mason. I do. Elijah in a full PPR. 2 flex spots. Michael Thomas, Dubes. Elijah Moore, Laporta, AJ Dillon. Thanks, Kyle. 2 flex spots, full PPR. Highest upside plays here, I believe, are going to be Michael Thomas and Elijah Moore. If you need to offset it with a little bit of safety, you could go Michael Thomas and AJ Dillon as well. Devin Turner, sit one of DJ Moore, Garrett Wilson, or Zay Flowers. Please help Daddy. I will be honest. I don't think anyone's ever called me Daddy on stream before. I think that might be the first time. If you want the most upside, I sit Garrett Wilson. Yes, I did wash my hands. You can smell them through the microphone. Thank you very much. Swag Daddy. Yes, they have called me that before. That's true. Roshan Johnson or James Conner in a full PPR. Give me James Conner. Roshan Johnson. Oh, I just answered that. Pitts, Muth, Hill, or Schultz. I've got Pitts highest this week still. I mean, it's the type of matchup you want. Now, if Kyle Pitts doesn't do anything this week, Kyle Pitts is probably getting sent to the waiver wire. Lucas Rios, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks so much for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Litnick, J Noise, Tristan, someone has called you Daddy on stream before. It's weird. That's why I know it's happened. They have, but that's on the gaming stream. That doesn't count. Chris, I already went pee and I'm already back. You are way behind. Hey, Kyle, B-Rob or Addison in the flex in a full PPR. B-Rob is going to be safer. Addison will give you more upside. Zay Flowers, Gus Edwards, or Najee. Give me Gus and Zay Flowers. I'm going to stack that game there. Spicy Unicorns, love you, Daddy Kyle. Pick 2. Oh, my gosh. Pick 2. Brees Hall, T. Higgins, Pittman, Mike Williams, and Tyler Lockett. If you want the most upside, give me Breece Hall and Mike Williams. If you want to play it safer, give me Pittman and Hall. Thoughts on dropping Bateman for Tutu Atwell or Tank Dell? I would take both of those. Myrna, one more. Love you, Kyle. Thank you, Myrna. Trevor Lawrence fudged me up last week. Should I start him or Dak Prescott this week? I'm pretty sure that we have Trevor Lawrence higher. Let me double check. I'm a liar. We have Dak Prescott higher. I'm a dirty liar. I'm a dirty daddy liar. Standard, D-Hop or Michael Thomas? Give me Michael Thomas there. D-Hop or Elijah Moore? I will go Elijah Moore. Jesse, that is too personal to answer. Flex. Flex 1 PPR, Higgins, Moss, Javonte, or Madison. If you have to go with one, Javonte Williams is probably going to be your safest bet there. Drop P Ryan for Roschon Johnson. If you need someone right away, Roschon Johnson probably won't give you everything you need, but it could end up being where he takes over here pretty soon. Mona, I don't want to keep bothering you, but I feel like I'm being missed. Mona, there's 1,000 people in here right now, so if your question's not getting answered, it has nothing to do with me missing you. I just haven't seen it. It hasn't been one of the ones I've seen yet, but I've seen it now. Purdy, Nakua, Higgins, Pollard, Gainwell, Ertz, Collins, with Lockett, Kendre Miller, Aaron Jones, Watson, Robert Woods, and Cam Akers on the bench. Purdy at quarterback, Nakua, Higgins, Pollard, Gainwell, Ertz, and Collins. Unfortunately, yes, you have to roll with what you have there. Yeah. I don't love it, but you don't have anything else you can really do. Amari Cooper or Nico Collins? Give me Nico Collins. H2O, flex in a PPR, Pittman, Sanders, Kirk, or Nico Collins. Just one. Highest upside is Nico Collins. Highest upside with good safety is Christian Kirk. The safest without a lot of upside is Miles Sanders. I know I'm giving you a whole lot there. If you want to play the midpoint, it would be Christian Kirk. Sutton, Reynolds, or Breece Hall, Ryan? Give me Breece Hall. KJ Osborne is going to have more upside than Madison, but I do believe Madison is going to be safer. Max, start one wide receiver and one flex. Higgins, Puka, Pittman, Kelly, London, or Meyer. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. One wide receiver and one flex. I'm going to go Puka for the wide receiver. If you want to play it safe, flex Kelly in. I'd probably go with Kelly anyway. Hubbard, P. Ryan, or Reynolds. Full PPR need upside. If you need upside, it's going to be Reynolds. Travis Wilson, welcome into Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation family. Jay Crossfade, welcome to Holden Chubb. Oh my God, wait. Ryan, when is that from? When did I say that? Ryan says, thanks, Kyle. Love ya. Bang, bang, wang, wang. When did I say that? What show was that on? Jay Crossfade, welcome to Holden Chubb. I forget when I said that was. I don't know when I came up with that. I was like, bang, bang, wang, wang. Oh, man. K-Mac brings up a good point. We've got over 1,000 people watching, only 325 likes right now. DC Hogs becoming a member for the 4th month. Dylan, Tank Dell, Osborne, one flex. If you want the most upside, give me Tank Dell. If you want to play it safe, then give me Dylan. Bang Bang Wang Wang was from last year, 2 years ago. I don't remember. I haven't really used it, though. Maybe we need to bring that back. What did I call last night instead of Let It Flow? Did I call it Roll and Rip or something like that? What did I call last night's segment? I'll still go Terry over Tank right now. In a full PPR, there's probably a little bit more upside with Warren than Pittman. Pittman is safer. Rip and roll. Okay. Pittman or DJ in a standard league? In a standard league? Probably DJ Moore. Oscar Koss, becoming a member for the 10th month. 2 different PPR leagues. Pick 2. Puka, Higgins, and Collins. Give me Puka and Collins. Then pick a flex, Puka or Algier. Thanks for all that you guys do. Puka's going to have more upside since it's a PPR league. Algier would be safer. Hunter Henry over Goddard. And for the rest of the season, I would still take Hunter Henry over Goddard. Gus Edwards over Jerome Ford. Dominique Evans becoming a member for the 23rd month. Mostert or Godwin in a full PPR? Give me Mostert. Zach Moss or Jaden Reed in a full PPR? You need that upside? I'd probably still go with Zach Moss there. I'm not willing to bank on Jaden Reed's 1 week and that they don't go back to Romeo Dobbs. Kyle becoming a member for the 12th month. Pick 2, Mostert, Pickens, or Pittman in a full PPR. Give me Mostert and Pickens if you want the highest upside. Give me Mostert and Pittman if you want to play it safe. Callie in a full PPR. Ferguson or Njoku. I'm playing my husband this week and must win. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to beat Mr. Callie, okay? Don't know his name. That's what we're going to call him. Give me Ferguson for the highest upside there. Give me Ferguson for the highest upside. Plus, wouldn't it feel good to beat him with like a 20-point day from Ferguson instead of like a 5-point day from Njoku? Because I'm assuming you want to beat him badly. That's what I would want to do. Full PPR, Atwell or Sutton? I'll go with Tutu there. Stafford, Geno, Baker, or Stroud? Stafford, Geno, Baker, or Stroud? Even with the weather, we still have Geno Smith higher this week. If you want to go with the next best option, then it would be for Matthew Stafford. Swift, Sanders, or Zay Flowers? I'm going Swift there. Just like the video, who should I start? Josh Kelly or Michael Thomas at the flex? Hunter Henry or Kyle Pitts at tight end, non-PPR. I'm going Hunter Henry over Kyle Pitts. And with a non-PPR league, I'm going to go Josh Kelly on the ground. Danny and Greg, full PPR, going for 3-0 start. Garrett Wilson or Drake London, Baltimore or New England. I'm going to go... I think it's Drake London. It is Drake London over Garrett Wilson. And then defense... Baltimore or New England? I've got New England highest this week. I've got New England the highest this week. K. Scott sending a $5 donation. K. Scott, appreciate you. Arazu becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Or maybe it's Arazu? Arazu. We're going to go with either one. Welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Keep your questions super short. We're going to roll through some of these. We're going to get the hat backwards. Yes, I did have the opportunity to shower today, unlike last week. Got a little hat hair there. That's okay. We're going to turn the hat backwards. We're going to get ready to rip and roll here. But ladies and gentlemen, keep the questions short and sweet. Half PPR, full PPR, or standard. And then how many do I need to pick? So instance, if you need me to pick just 2, you don't need to say pick a running back and a wide receiver, or you don't need to say pick 2 flexes or something. Just say pick 2. Okay? As little as words as possible so I can answer as many as we possibly can. All right? Frank, is Dalvin Cook droppable? Or is it way too early to tell? I'm going to hold off for right now just to make sure Breece Hall continues to make it over the next few weeks without any issues. Christian, 1 flex in a full PPR. London, Edwards, or Pickens? Highest upside is going to be Pickens. Safest is going to be Edwards. Luis, in a full PPR, do I flex Sanders, Pacheco, or Myers? I've got Pacheco the highest out of those. London or Gabe Davis in a PPR. London will be safer, but Gabe Davis will have the higher upside. Full PPR, high upside flex. Pickens or Swift? Go ahead and give me Swift. George Velasquez sends a $5 donation. George, appreciate you. Thanks so much for the generosity there. 2-2, James Conner, DJ Moore, flex in a standard league. I'll go James Conner since it's a standard league. Nico, Puka, or Ford for the flex in a half PPR. Puka's going to be safest. Nico will have the highest upside. We still have Geno over Russell Wilson. Do I trade G. Williams for Chase? Who is G. Williams? Or is that supposed to be Garrett Wilson? Because I would take Chase over Garrett Wilson the rest of the season, if that's what you're asking. Elijah Moore or Tank Dell? I'm going to go with Elijah Moore there. Kelly or Godwin? Give me Kelly. Swift, Sanders, or Javonte Williams? I've got Swift highest. Trade Mostert and Garrett Wilson to get A.J. Brown. It's really going to depend on how the rest of your team works. I would take A.J. Brown over Garrett Wilson the rest of the season for sure. If you have enough bench spots. I don't know what I was trying to say right there. I was reading, changed over, looked back. If you have enough depth at running back, then yeah, you can make that trade. But if you don't, then keep it. Godwin, Addison, or Jacoby Myers? Addison there for me. PPR pick 2, Hollywood Dobbs, Kareem Hunt, Tajay Spears, or Dalvin Cook. Oh, my gosh. Kareem Hunt probably not going to play a ton today, but he will be on the field a little bit. Give me, if I had to pick here, give me Hollywood and Tajay Spears, and I don't love it. Kyle, are you the only one handling tickets this morning? No, Jake is handling tickets. Pick 2 in a full PPR, Woods, Sutton, or Swift. Give me Swift and Woods there since it's full PPR. Shaheed, Aguilar, or Dobbs in a full PPR. Give me Shaheed. Start one in a full PPR. Khalif Raymond, Barrios, or Craycraft. Give me Craycraft there. Hey, Kyle, need one flex for a 14-team PPR. McLaurin, Ford, or Myers. Need one for the flex for a 14-team PPR. McLaurin, Ford, or Myers. You don't. It is a PPR league. Give me Jacoby Myers then this week. Ravens or Browns defense? I've got the Browns defense higher. I've got Zay Flowers over Garrett Wilson. We've got Justin Fields over Stafford and Baker Mayfield. We have got for the flex Michael Thomas, Hunter Henry, or Drake London. Drake London. Rogelio Rosales, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Ben Arson, $1 donation. Appreciate that. PPR pick 2, Madison, Moss, Swift, and then pick 2 for the flex, Collins, Kirk, or Michael Thomas. Give me Collins and Kirk for number 2. Give me Moss and Swift for the first one. T-Law or CJ Stroud. Give me T-Law. Full PPR pick 2, Josh Reynolds, Hunt, Khalil Herbert, or McLaurin. Give me McLaurin and Josh Reynolds. Give me Ford over Kendre Miller. Give me Zach Moss over Najee Harris. Give me Rashad White and DeAndre Swift. Atwell or Myers. Give me Myers over Atwell. Give me Rashad White over Elijah Moore. Give me Lockett, Reynolds, or Kirk Sapper. Give me Kirk. Ford or Kendre Miller, Luis. Give me Ford. Vinny. Full PPR. James Cook, Zach Moss, Madison. One has to sit. It's Madison then. Henry or Ferguson, Christopher. I've got Henry higher. Hurst or Komet, Chark. I've got Chuck. Hurst or Komet, Chuck. I've got Komet higher. McLaurin or MT in a full PPR, Brandon. Michael Thomas since it's a full PPR. Addison or Ford or Cooper, James. Give me Addison. Scott. Miller or Gainwell. Give me Miller. Carlos, forehead kisses back to you. Oh, do we have an update here? Kareem Hunt will be playing, but will be on a snap count this week. Not surprised at all about that. Okay, I am going to... I'm going to make a quick adjustment to the stream here, okay? Actually, no, I'm not, because it's 12:46. We're going to give away the autographed DeAndre Swift football in 4 minutes. Nathan, Standard, Jackson or Cousins versus LAC. Nakua or Collins. Nakua is going to be safer if it's a PP. Oh, it's a standard league? If it's a standard league, I'm going to risk upside with Collins this week and Lamar Jackson over Cousins. Pacheco or Ford, give me Pacheco. Atwell or Myers. Allen, it is Myers in a full PPR. Lucas, start one in a flex full PPR. James Conner or Elijah Moore, give me Conner. Flo, Javonte Williams or Gus Edwards. I've got Javonte Williams a smidge higher. Red Hulk, best dart throw before a lineups lock. A chain, Bigsby, or Quentin Johnston. Go a chain for right now. If you're looking for someone to potentially start soon, go a chain. Lit Nick with the $2 donation. Nick, what's going on? Davis or Bobby Trees in a PPR league. If you need upside, it's Gabe Davis. If you need safety, it's Bobby Trees. Pick 3 in a full PPR. Nico, Kirk, Addison, Jerome Ford, and Terry. It's going to be Nico, it's going to be Kirk, and it's going to be Addison. T-Dub, Godwin, Dotson, Myers, or Algier. Give me Algier there. Jonathan, in a full PPR, Calvin Ridley, Nico Collins, or Jamar Chase. You can only start one. I'm starting Jamar Chase still. If you want to play it a little bit more safe, then go with Calvin Ridley. Lit Porta finding the end zone today, Thromboy. Definitely a possibility. Big love, Daddy Kyle. Chuck, appreciate it. Algier or Ford Puma. It's going to be Algier. David Eckley. Stroud, Mayfield, or Ritter. Stroud, Mayfield, or Ritter. Give me... I believe it's Stroud. Hold on. Stroud, Mayfield, or Ritter. I might be wrong about that. Mirna with the $5 donation. Mirna, appreciate you. Thank you so much for the generosity. We have got... Oh, we've got Mayfield higher. Excuse me. I need to replace Aaron Jones. A.J. Dillon, Chuba Hubbard, or Ty... Oh, it's A.J. Dillon for sure there. Kendre Miller or Jerick McKinnon in a full PPR. You know what? I say let's run with Kendre Miller and see what we've got. Spank. Oh, my God. Spank me, Brent. Jesus. I can only start 2. Olave, Adams, or Nakua. Definitely Olave. If you want to play it safe, go Puka. If you want more upside, go with Devontae Adams. Najee or Connor. I've got Connor higher now. Wilson or Baker Mayfield. We have Wilson higher. Kelly or Mixon. We've got Mixon just a little bit higher. Scoj. Najee or Connor. Give me Connor. Mayfield or Trevor Lawrence. We've got Trevor Lawrence higher. Thank you for all that you do. Forehead kisses. Mirna, forehead kisses back to you. Flowers, Pickens, or B-Rob. Give me B-Rob there for the safest play. Pacheco, Madison, Pierce, or A.J. Dillon. Give me Pacheco out of all of those. Flowers, Kirk, DJ Moore, or McLaurin. Give me Flowers for the most upside. Give me Flowers for the most upside, Kirk, if you want to be safer. Swift over Edwards, Jordan. Brees over Kelly, Xander. Pacheco or Derrick Henry, Jeremy. I still got Derrick Henry higher. Madison or Kendry. I'm still going to go with Madison over Kendry. Kelly or Puka, I'll go with Puka. All right, it's time to give away the DeAndre Swift football. And I'm going to ask everybody a question. It's going to be a pretty simple question if you listened to us last week. If you listened to us last week, this is going to be a pretty easy question to answer. First person, I'm going to type break in the chat. First person who I see on my screen. This was an issue last week. We got an email from someone, said that they won because they saw their name first. If it shows up first on your screen, it does not matter. Because if you have a little bit of a slower connection, if you type it in and hit send, and your connection really hasn't caught up yet, then at that point, you're going to have a little bit of an issue. Okay? It's good. Yours is going to show before theirs does. But it will show on mine first. So it goes by my screen. It goes by my screen. This question is going to be related to something that we talked about last week. And again, if you've been paying attention to the videos and the live streams, you're going to know the answer to this. I'm going to say it quick. I'm going to say it quick because I don't want to say it and have someone know it and type it. So it's going to be the first person that responds after you see the word break in the chat. Last week, I had DeAndre Swift ranked higher than anybody in the industry for his week 2 game. At what running back position last week did I have DeAndre Swift ranked? RB what was DeAndre Swift for me last week? Game time. That's it right there. Over. One of the first answers to pop up, and it's Thromboy, which I know I'm not saying. It's Boistapania. You know who you are. He was RB19 for me heading into week 2. It was the highest that I had. It was the highest of anyone in the industry had DeAndre Swift ranked. It's over. It's over. Thromboy wins it. Thromboy, I need you to do me a favor. Send me an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. And we'll get this into you. You're just going to have to give us your address. Congratulations, Thromboy. And appreciate everybody's support. Kyle Richardson 2.0. I mean, I can probably tell you real quick. You weren't even close. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You were the 8th correct answer. Weren't even close. Anthony Eck sending a $3 donation. Anthony, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any super chat, or not super chats, but any milestone chats here. Mirna sent the $5. Mirna, appreciate you as always. JNoise88 with the peach and the hot dog. I appreciate your $3 in donations. Anthony Eck with the $3 donation as well. We've got 6 minutes till kickoff. Let's go ahead and run through a few more answers here. Standard, pick one. J Cross. Ford or Warren? I'm going Warren over Ford. Higgins or Flowers or Godwin? I'm going Flowers there. Nakua, Lockett or Connor? Give me Nakua, Patrick. TC, Metcalf or Flowers? I'm still going to go Metcalf. Rogelio, Rosales. I'm going to go Algier over Tutu. Joseph, Hunter Henry or Kendry Miller? I'll go Hunter Henry there. See you later, Jay Fields. James Cook, Mostert or Brian Robinson? I've got Mostert and Robinson the highest, but I've got him at 11, 12, and 13. If you want the highest upside, it's going to be Mostert and Cook. If you want to play it safe, it's Robinson and Cook. Tutu or Sky Moore with Mahomes at quarterback? Tutu probably has a better chance at volume, thus being safer. Sky Moore has a better chance of big plays. I've got James Cook over Kelly. DK, Zay Flowers, George, Mike, pick one. I can only pick one. It's going to be DK. Hunter Henry over, I already answered that one. Half PPR. What up, Eduardo? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Half PPR, need a flex. AJ Dillon, Gus Edwards, or Nico Collins? Nico Collins, highest upside. Gus Edwards, safest. Flowers or Collins in a full PPR? Why don't you give me Collins for the... I'm going to go Collins. I still have Collins higher there. Trevor Lawrence over Baker Mayfield still. Swift or Pittman? I've got Swift higher. Matt Goodhart with the $4 donation. Appreciate you. Dabex Gunna 21. Thanks for joining Holden Chubb and being a part of the exclusive Headliner Nation. Welcome into the fam. PC, Russell Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. Give me Lawrence and Algier there. Pacheco, Kelly, or Sanders. I've got Pacheco the highest. Amon-Ra or Pittman. I'm playing Amon-Ra. I'm not sitting him. Sabretooth, I won't be able to see anymore. It's well past now. Scary Terry, Sky Moore, or Hunter Henry. Highest upside, Sky Moore. Safest is Hunter Henry. Full PPR, Brees, Gus DeBus, Kendre Miller, or Damian Pierce. Pick one. Thanks, Kyle. You the best. I can only pick one. Then I'm going to pick Brees Hall, George. Cooper, Reynolds, or Madison. Safest will be Madison. Highest upside will be Reynolds. Cooper is right in between there, though. If you want to play it safe at the wide receiver position, then go with Cooper. Mike Williams or Sanders or Connor. Pick one. Mike Williams is going to have the highest upside. Sanders will be the safest. Ambiguity, you're welcome. Rashad White, DeAndre Swift, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Henry, pick two. Give me White and Swift. Give me Hunter Henry over Dallas Goedert. Pittman, Moss, Kirk, Javonte Williams, or Thomas. Flex, we're just picking one in a PPR. I'll go with Christian Kirk here. All right, Headliner Nation. That's going to be all. We got a minute till game time. I'm going to get out of here. Double check my lineups real quick. Make sure they're all set to go. Maybe drop an underdog or two as well from our friends over at Odds Jam. But hopefully everybody has a great day today. Hopefully everybody's team wins. Hopefully all of your bets hit. Hopefully everything goes well for you. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for joining me again on Sunday morning. Appreciate you all that are members. We appreciate you all helping us to support the channel and allow us to do what we love most, which is talking fantasy football, hanging out with you all, and being right 75% of the time. We'll say that. All right, Headliner Nation, I'm going to get out of here, get out of here. Peace out, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you all in the next stream.
On the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing this